Good morning. I failed before, so I'll fail again. Have you ever said that before? I have too. So, where does this come from? If you think about when we say things like "I failed before, so I fail again," we kind of looking at the wrong thing here. And this is because we think that when we start something, we have to be perfect. And this has come up when I put a post out last week. So, what's the biggest thing you struggle with when it comes to achieving your health and fitness goals? And one of the main things that came out was that these people struggle with sticking to something long term, struggle with keeping going, self sabotage, the demons in the head, which we call the monkey on the shoulder. Either way, um, and because of that, I am doing a free live seminar tomorrow, 8 p.m. So Wednesday, 8 p.m. If you want to come in on that, comment below with seminar, and I'll send you the details of where that will be. Bit of a last minute thing, but given the amount on that, and I thought, you know what, let's do it. So going back to this, I failed before, so I failed again. One of the side effects of this is quite huge, is believing that if because you failed before, you'll fail again. And it's not that you get a dopamine hit, which you do. You get a dopamine hit from saying, I've failed before, so I fail again. And that might sound odd, but it makes you feel good. Why? Because you kind of justify not having to go through change. And change is scary, change is full of fear, change is unknown, and we don't like that. Like, humans just don't like that. It's really scary to change, to face fear. And by saying, you know, the evidence says I've failed before, so I'm gonna fail again, we justify not doing anything. And that feels good for a bit until we're like, I'm still stuck where I am. Nothing's changed. I'm frustrated, but I can't do it because I failed before. So we go round in this cycle, and we're constantly feeding these false dopamine hits. But one of the other side effects we get from this is a stiff neck, and that's because we're only looking one way. We're like this. We're only looking at what went wrong. And here's the thing: some people give up. And one of the comments on the post of that was, "I do it for 10 weeks, I just give up." Or I do really well and then just give up. And one of the reasons why is our focus is always on what's going wrong. Like, someone might go, you know what, I'm going to plan my meals, or I'm going to do exercise 10 minutes every day. They do it 3 days, and on the fourth day they missed it. They didn't do what they said they would. They didn't get the workout in, they didn't plan their meals. All of a sudden now, they feel, oh, sorry, I just failed now. I did it for 3 days, can't do it. Forgetting that they're still 3-1 up over the week. They're winning the week 3-1. And the more you win those weeks, the better your results are going to be. The less you react to, oh, one day I've not done it today, so I might as well just sod it, lose the week for free. What difference that has over the week if you'd have just got on with it and won the week 6-1. You know, one day I didn't do it, but 6 days I did. And even if you did it 3 days, well, how many days did you do it before? None. Great, that's progress as well. And all of a sudden, by putting our attention on what's working well, we get confidence. And the only way you'll keep going is by looking for the evidence of what's working well. You have to look for the evidence that creates and builds confidence. Because the only way you'll get confidence is by doing. Because doing provides you with the evidence to keep going. So every time you go, oh, I failed before, so there's no point doing it. I always get to this bit. I'm doing well, but you know, when I lose this amount, I just go off the rails. Or when there's a holiday, I'll go off the rails. Or when it's half term, I go off the rails. We're almost justifying it. What if in this moment we just went, you know what, I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to set my expectations a little bit different. I'm going to focus on what I've actually done well. Because essentially saying that I failed before, so I failed again, and looking at that, if we look at what we're actually saying here, is that we're saying that I'm deciding to give myself permission to fail again, whether we mean to or not. And this is something I want you to be aware of today, and something that in terms of self-sabotage, how to overcome this, I'm going to be going over this in a bit more detail on Wednesday. at 8 p.m. If you want to come in on that, do comment below with seminar. I'll send you over the details. 8 p.m. Wednesday, and I will see you there. Have an awesome day, and any questions, let me know. Remember, don't get stiff-necked. Focus on what